The Christmas movies are a thing. And unfortunately, I want to be able to describe them to everybody, but like my mom usually describes them to me if I go see her, which I'm still hoping to do. But the Lifetime and the Hallmark Christmas movies that's a whole genre of things. It's like a cultural phenomenon. I don't have a grasp on that one yet.
I just think that it's an interesting genre, Layla, because people want it and they crave it. And you start seeing people and you're like, wait, what? Oh, wow, this actress or this actor has a Christmas movie that's out. And it doesn't matter. Like, everything ends up getting resolved by Christmas.
Right.
No matter what.
And the plot lines are like pretty crazy, but like the characters are somewhat relatable in that somehow, like on the Hallmark ones, like isn't everybody like a single mom or something?
There's a McSweeney's article that's a satire about the rules for the protagonist of a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yes, and there are rules. Yeah, I just
very
don't know
specific rules. I gotta find it. Here it is, McSweeney's Guidelines for Female Protagonists in Hallmark Christmas Movies by Madeline Trebensky. Ready? And her last name is Trebensky. The author of this piece is Madeline Trebensky.
I'll tell you what nobody's talking about.
How about that Madeline Trebensky?
So she's starting for Buffalo this weekend?
Yes. She must be a high-powered career woman living in a major metropolitan area.
Check.
She was born in a small town.
Check.
But she must move to the big city to become some kind of journalist or own a bakery.
Oh, my God.
Check.
Hold on. Or work vaguely in fashion. Now she's a successful career girl striving to be the very best version of some generic profession that doesn't need too much explanation for the general audience.
Check.
Okay. She must go home for Christmas and throw that high-powered career in the garbage.
Probably not happening.
Sure, she gets great satisfaction from maintaining her independence, achieving her goals, and surrounding herself with people who challenge and inspire her, but it's time for her to stop working and start living the Hallmark way. It's time for her to go home for the holidays.
Why would I throw all that away for nothing?
She has to have a serendipitous encounter with a generically good-looking young man from her past.
Where are those people?
Once home, she will greet whichever of her parents is still living. She's required to miss at least one of them tragically. She must bump into some guy she knew in high school. He knew her when she was still young and carefree.
That will happen.
Before she's had any meaningful life experiences and before her brain was even really finished developing, he knows the real her.
Impossible.
The family farm or business must be failing. Her one remaining parent or guardian must tell her that the family business is on the brink of financial ruin. What will the town do without her family's farm, restaurant, or dentist office? Go to another farm, restaurant, or dentist office?
Never!
Not possible. She must fix it.
The old well's running dry. We don't know what we're going to do.
There ain't no other old wells in this part of
We
town.
thought about digging another hole at $100 a barrel, but I don't know, man. It just might not be enough.
She needs to participate in a local holiday tradition. She must do that thing her town has done every year since its founding, which
starting to feel a little seen again.
Could potentially be a tree lighting ceremony and ice skating rink for people who knew each other in high school, or a pie making contest hosted by a charming old man who keeps asking her why she's not married yet.
What about Target? Does Target count? I usually run into people at Target.
This is when she sees the generically good-looking young man from her past again, who's probably named Kurt, and he looks like a potato in a Fair Isle sweater. They're in love now.
Sometimes the sweaters are hard to find in the southern climate.
She will ride a horse at least once. She knows how
Check.
to do this, even if she doesn't.
Check.
She inexplicably owns riding pants and appropriate footwear in the correct sizes.
Cowboy boots, obviously.
She must avoid all calls from her uptight city friends and that annoying boss who's still paying her for some reason. She will throw her phone in the river. She can't love both her job and Christmas. Okay, hold on. The oversimplified plan she comes up with to save the family farmer business must involve Kurt. The actual plan is irrelevant.
Kurt!
Just make sure to build some sexual tension with Kurt, her handsome man who looks like a potato. She can invite him to help with the bake sale that's going to save the family ranch, car dealership, laser spine surgery clinic, and then accidentally touch his hand while reaching for a cookie cutter. Our target 30 to 55-year-old female audience will slide right off their couches.
Hell, what?
The plan must fail. She must blame her strapping young potato. She'll find some small shred of evidence pointing to Kurt, which explains the failure of the bake sale. She must jump to conclusions. For example, I should never have believed in love.
Yeah, how can you be so successful yet so bad at judgment?
Any new plans to save the family business must involve a callback to the aforementioned local holiday tradition. It turns out the ornaments from the town square tree lighting are made of solid platinum, and our protagonist's great-great-great-grandfather made them. She can sell them to save the family whatever. It's a Christmas miracle. She must make a public apology to her handsome potato. She apologizes to Kurt, whose only real crime is being unforgivably boring. And she must say the words Christmas spirit at least twice. They must kiss, even if it's totally devoid of any sexual chemistry. Then she must wear the full-length gown to the Christmas ball. Her town may have one stoplight, but it has at least 10 formal occasions a year that require a ball gown. She finds out she's royalty, as her great-great-great-grandfather was also king from a country no one's ever heard of, and wow. Then she abandons the entire successful life she's built to make her life about Kurt, the family farm, and her hometown like a good, God-fearing American woman, so she throws her master's degree in the garbage, and her master now is Kurt T. Potato Man.
The lesson, never get a job.
All right, so Dan, look,
you can't have a job and be a woman. That just can't happen.
Nope.
What you really want is to not worry about anything and get married. I'm sorry, what year is this? Don't things cost money?
To make this like the Leila story, there has to be some sort of play on words with what we do. So what can we call it? Like
abject failure?
No.
I need a cat to complete this cliche.
It needs to be like investigating love because you're a reporter. Like it has to be something like that. Like
Finding the Wise.
Yeah,
Christmas special.
There it is. Leila Rahimi stars in Finding the Christmas Wise. And then you can do the play on word with why.
Yeah, the wise
and
men.
Wise, yes.
The three wise men show up.
Give us all of the money. Give us all of the money, and we are going to do this.
The three wise men. Tony Wise, obviously. Wani's definitely one of the wise men.
Did you bring the frankincense? I don't know if I got mine, Tony.
And then it's somebody unlikely. Like
I had the gold.
Church.
No, because if it's Texas, it's 100% Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, there you go.
Or Barry Switzer. One of the two.
Both on the same horse.
High likelihood of Barry Switzer. And then I have a picture with him from Big 12 Media Day a few years ago.
Oh my God, we need to make this movie. She goes home.
I tell you what, Layla,
Texas.
you just need to run the wishbone again. I don't know why we ever stopped. Hey, here's Brian Bosworth. Gotta go.
Oh my God, at the end of the movie, you come back with the answers to fix the Bears.
The answer is, I never wanted all these running yards. I just wanted to score more touchdowns.
We have got a killer Christmas
But I can't
story.
have both.
But here, and to bring it full circle, guess who plays Leila?
Thomas Jones.
Yes.
That would be hilarious. Leah Remini.
We've got it.
Yes.
There.
And scene.
There it is.
That was
Bye-bye.
what just happened. I blacked out for the last 20 minutes.
How about the fact that the author of that brilliant satire is actually named Trubinsky?
It's so great.